welcome to my channel. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. On today's video, you see my eyes are not done, so we're gonna go over hooded eyes. So I'm gonna show you the do's and don'ts of hooded eyes. Enjoy the video. So you always want to start off with the eye primer, especially using shadows. So I'm gonna use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. So placing concealer on your lid once you blend it out. So I'm just gonna blend it with a brush. Okay, so when you do that, you always want to set it with the setting powder. So I'm gonna set it with a little setting powder. Just gonna place that on the lid. So I'm going to place the concealer on this lid without setting it, and you will see why it's good to set it with hooded eyes. Okay, see the difference? See how it creased? This one didn't. For the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using my Butter London Natural Goddess eyeshadow palette. I received this in my July BoxyCharm. Okay, so, and of course, you know, on this eye is the do and on this eye is the don't for hooded eyes. So start off with the crease color. I'm going to use Temptress. I'm going to use this pretty brown. So using the crease color for hooded eyes, you want to always blend above your crease. See, this is the crease, and you want to blend above the crease. And on this eye, I'm going to actually blend it on my crease. So this is my crease. And you can see the difference. So now you see why I blend above the crease, because when you open your eyes, you can't see anything on this eye really. But on this one, you can see the crease color. Because with hooded eyes, when you open your eyes, your crease is like gone. So this top part like overpowers everything. That's why you blend above your crease with hooded eyes. You have to do a little extra measures with hooded eyes. Now we're gonna go with a color. I'm just gonna add a little pop of color. So I'm going to use Queen. I'm going to apply that with my finger. Always make sure you go above the crease. See how I went above the crease? Always make sure you go above. So if it's easier for you to do that with a brush, get a brush. Just like to try different ways. And on this part, I'm just gonna, this is the eye that you don't want to do with hooded eyes. Okay, so for the inner corners, I'm gonna use a small brush. I'm gonna use Diva. So I'm still going above my crease. And on this one, I'm just going, put it on the crease actually. And on the inner tear ducts, I'm going to use Enchantress. These are some really pretty colors. Okay, so y'all see the difference in the eyes. Now I'm going to show you something with hooded eyes. If you don't place your shadow above your crease, you see what happens? See, it starts to fade up there. When you look up and open your eyes, it's going to fade up there. So that's why it's so important with hooded eyes, you blend above your crease. Because if you don't, when you open your eyes, the color will fade off up there. Y'all see that? And it just looks so like messy. So this is the do and this is the don't. So now I'm going to go over cut crease. So I'm going to show you a technique to, you know, how to do your cut crease with hooded eyes. Let's get into it. So I'm using concealer. I know most people use concealers, or you can use a cut crease canvas or whatever you want to use. So y'all know this eye's the do, this eye's the don't. So the proper way to do a cut crease when you have hooded eyes is to place the concealer on the lid. And once you place it on the lid, you want to look up. And once you look up, it's going to create that line where you need to start your cut crease. Because if you don't, you have color payoff again. The color will fade off. So, and this is the line where you want to start. Okay, so now on the other eye, and this is the eye that you don't want to do. Okay, so I'm going to place it directly on my crease. Now y'all see what my crease is? Right here. Let me open your eye on the crease. See that? I just opened my eyes a little and it's fading off already. Look at that. I'm gonna go with the same colors in the palette. I'm gonna go with Queen, Diva, and Enchantress. Oh wow, look at this eye, y'all. It's terrible. Okay, so y'all see what happened on his eye. This is a hot mess. So now look, now the shadows is fading off up here. So if you want a good, crisp, clean eye look for hooded eyes, just make sure you go by these steps. So like I said earlier, you know, with hooded eyes, it's important to start off blending above your crease, because as you see, when I open my eyes, you see that part right there? Yeah. It folds down, and then it causes whatever is on the lid to fade off up there. So just, you know, just want to share these techniques with you guys who's suffering from hooded eyes and wondering why your shadows is fading, or you know, or the cut crease ain't showing. And without, okay, just overlook this, the faded, but when you look up You see, you cannot see the cut crease at all. But on this eye, you can still see the cut crease. So I just wanted to share these steps with y'all. I'm not gonna do, you know, I'm not gonna do like the liner and the lashes and all that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And also, you know, give me your feedback. Let me know if you want to go over anything else that, you know, you want tips and tricks on or whatever. And I will be glad to do just that. But thank you so much guys for watching the video, and please stay tuned to the next video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Be blessed guys. Bye.